Happy Sunday, fellow Amazonians. I want to wait 21 gun salute for our brave Amazonian forces for inside the northern zone. This is Comrade Mark Barretta, on a humble servant. I want to just give you a very short video directly to Amazonian forces for inside the northern zone. We don't see from media how some of the taxism for our brave, our people them, it be attacked, taxis they be burned because of the fact say no once they made the color it be changed from yellow to blue and white. I hope say we understand say we dey in a guerrilla warfare. And that guerrilla warfare it includes UNA as Amazonian forces, it includes even our people them. We're in the first line of defense. Any policy we would go make them as Amazonians during this wartime, we must take into consideration how that policy it directly affect our people. We don't say war it come with consequences. I don't always talk say any fighting between Amazonian forces and Cameroon forces, like how we will get serious fighting some years back. The outcome of those fighting, our people they be ready for welcome those outcomes. They be ready for suffer through those outcomes. And we don't see them over and over. But any policy where they come directly from us, where it directly hurt our people they do not like them. So any Amazonian force for any Amazonian fighter for inside northern zone, where they try for impose say make taxi they change their color, I beg me gonna stop them. Now very bad policy. Name a policy where it be across Amazonia. Name a policy where we fit support them at this point in time. We get bigger fish to fry, bigger things to do than implementing a no yellow policy. How does that advance our cause? How does that put pain for Cameroon? For attack taxi for your own people the way they try for ends meet. How that one pain Cameroon? How that one influence Cameroon for just to make economic them come up for our land?
A lot of issues. I know you are constantly being bombarded with a lot of information that benefits the enemy. And the hope of these people is that it confuses you and it gives you a sense of a lagging struggle. No, all this talk left and right is based on people's opinion, even though expressed most of the times as though it is objective reality. Secondly, these talks is based on a sense of loss. There are people within our struggle who felt a sense of entitlement, who felt their opinion was sacrosanct, and who suddenly feel like they are being left out in the decision-making process in our struggle. Every Amazonian counts. Every opinion contributes to awareness, negatively or positively. And so sometimes the biggest trees in the jungle are not planted by those who love those trees. There are different agents of denudation. It might be planted by the birds that feed on the fruit of that tree. It might be planted by the wind. It might even be planted by parasites or other agents that attempted to destroy that tree. So everybody's contribution in our struggle, negative or positive, has its place. Some of those who take information, the fathers are not lovers of that information. Those who criticize, they create a milieu of discussion that brings clarity to policies and to practices. A lot of very angry people out there. A lot of very angry people out there. And anger sometimes comes out of frustration. Some are genuine, that they genuinely believe that particular policies are counterproductive to our liberation effort. And some lack the discipline in expressing that position. And sometimes with the cheap nature of our communication today, many people are going to express their opinion before analyzing the facts. It is a responsibility of leadership to come time and again and explain these policies. Sometimes I don't do it to convince you. I do it for you to understand. And sometimes we look at policies as isolated. We see them as unique, as we are the creators of these strategies. No. Some strategies we implement are strategies that have been implemented in other struggles effectively. Sometimes we see strategies as important only if we can quantify outcomes as successful. No, some strategies are contributive. They are not the principal strategies that lead to particular outcomes. Some strategies simply contribute to the strategies that will give the desired outcome. So liberation wars are very complex. They are not as simplistic as we see them. And it is not the criticism sometimes we make. It is not the anger we express. It is the way we do them. Because we do them as though we possess objective reality. We do them as though we've done our homework and we have come to the unassailable conclusion that particular strategies are unhelpful. When you watch other societies,